Prime Minister Narendra Modi has spoken to President of the Palestinian Authority, Mahmoud Abbas. Prime Minister Modi conveyed his condolences at the loss of lives at the Al-Ahli Hospital in Gaza, shared our deepest concern at the terrorism, violence and deteriorating security situation in the region. He said that India would continue to send humanitarian assistance to the people of Palestine. Prime Minister Modi also reiterated India's principal position on the Israel-Palestine issue. On this, I am joined by my executive editor. Before I introduce other people, I'll take a quick reaction from Aditya Rajkal. Aditya, how do we see this conversation of India's Prime Minister with Mahmoud Abbas?
I think, Karthikeya, this is a stated fact. India's position has been very much consistent, no matter what happens in the Middle East. It's a principled position. It's a position that actually supports the two-nation formula. It supports the formation of the Palestinian state. India has already recognized it many years ago. And Prime Minister speaking to Mahmoud Abbas, the President of the Palestinian Authority, and reiterating the support for the Palestinian cause, but at the same time condemning terrorism. That is, of course, without being said, led by the Hamas terrorists in Gaza. I had interviewed Mahmoud Abbas back in 2015, and he had reflected his deep appreciation for Prime Minister Narendra Modi and at that particular time President Pranab Mukherjee. So I think there's a deep sense of closeness that India has both with Israel and Palestine. If you actually walk on the streets, you'll actually feel the pulse and this warmth that the common people both in West Bank and in Israel, in Jerusalem and Tel Aviv have for India. And I think Mahmoud Abbas, even though I personally feel that he is a toothless tiger, he doesn't have much power, but at the same time Mahmoud Abbas realizes the kind of humanitarian aid, the educational support and assistance that India has given for years together.
Aditya, coming to the basic topic, because today we are going to decode the Hezbollah. Today we are going to talk about, has this brought a realignment of the Shia and Sunni militant forces in West Asia? Because in 2011, Hamas didn't support Hezbollah when they were fighting for Bashar Assad. But then now Hezbollah is firing rockets in support of Hamas. Do you think that Indian Prime Minister is aware of a sort of a Shia-Sunni realignment which was not there? In fact, the West Asian politics was divided over that. At one side you had Riyadh and on the other side you had Tehran.
I think this is enemy of enemy, coming closer together and increasingly realizing that if they actually come together, they are mightier and do not have the divisions that actually are spoken about world over, the Shia-Sunni conflict. And if the Shias and Sunnis, if the Hezbollah and Hamas actually come together with the backing of Iran and a few states in the region, I'm not saying that they will be able to defeat Israel, but they will be able to build global opinion, the opinion of the Arab world and the Muslim world in their favor, and perhaps cause more damage that is already visible through the terror attack that happened on the 7th of October.